What's up guys, we are here in Vienna and we thought what better way to explore this city than trying some of their best foods.
So because we're only here for a short amount of time and we're on a budget, we're gonna be trying a lot of snack food, and we're in luck because most of them are vegetarian.
Maya is vegetarian herself. I might be mixing in a little bit of Schnitzel or some of the other favorites, but luckily the desserts and like even some of the savory snacks are vegetarian. So we're gonna go check the city out by eating it a little bit at a time. Let's go. And then the Gusser, Radler. Okay, so pretzels. There are pretzels everywhere here. This is gonna be our first one. Maya already stole some. We've got some mustard.
Of course, the pretzel is like the most classic food you have to try when you're in Austria. And it's so delicious here. They're super, super fluffy. All
right.
Really good?
It's so much more like bread than our pretzels. I actually like it a lot more. It's got a bit of like rosemary.
Ooh, it's super fluffy too, huh?
Oh, and the guy who sold it to us was so nice. And the other snack you have to try, it's a drink snack, but it's a Gosser Radler, so it's a Radler beer. But this one I guess is famous around here. Oh, you're gonna like that.
Really? Does it taste like soda?
Yeah, come here.
Okay, if you guys know me, I hate beer. I would never drink a beer, but try it for today's sake. It tastes like lemonade, like a sparkling lemonade.
It's delicious.
This is delicious. I wish it was higher than 2%, but
it's not like Radlers in the US.
No, not at all. Oh my god, it just tastes like juice. Like anyone would drink this. So behind us here is the famous Cafe Centrali. This is one of the first cafes here in Vienna, and it opened back in 1876. Okay, so you guys can see by the line that this is clearly still today one of the most popular cafes in town. So we're gonna come inside and show you guys what it's about. Okay, so this is the Wiener Melange coffee, which was recommended that you had to try while you're here. And it's basically like Viennese flat white. It's espresso with water and frothed milk on top.
And normally I just get an Americano, but this is an Americano, but there's whipped cream in it, so why not? Okay, so this is the Sacha Torte. They actually have like a holiday dedicated to this. And they give you a lot of whipped cream. It's basically chocolate cake, but this chocolate on top is like the best fudge I've ever had in my life. So this is their famous apple strudel, which is what you're supposed to come get, and we have it with a bit of ice cream. The ice cream crushes it. I did it with whipped cream the first time, but this is so much better. It just tastes like frosting. It's that rich, and then this is more like subtle. It's not very sweet. We have just had a ridiculous amount of sugar, and I don't think I can finish it. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
But it was so delicious and definitely worth a visit here.
All right, so we just finished, and it actually, despite the line, doesn't take super long to get in, and if it's not raining, it's no problem at all. We actually got in about 3 minutes, and with the way the line looks right now, maybe 10 minutes, it really just depends, but it was super fast and honestly not that expensive. Everything we got was about, with tip, about 25 euros, and they had full 2-course meals with coffee for only 12.50 euros. So this place is awesome, and it's a great place to try all of the local favorites. So because of the history of this place, it makes it super special.
It used to be like a big meeting place for like scientists and academics, like Sigmund Freud used to come here all the time.
And there's just horses going by, so can't get any better than this. You gotta get a sausage while you're here. had her cut it like I'm a child. And bread. These little spots are everywhere, kind of like hot dog stands in New York. So it's one place to just stand around and have a beer and a sausage. All right, if you're coming to Vienna, you probably already know you're supposed to try the Schnitzel because it's probably the most iconic dish of Austria. Now, they have meat Schnitzel all over the city, so you're gonna have no problem finding it. We actually are going with the vegetarian Schnitzel today, so we came to Swing Kitchen, and it's completely vegan, I believe, and so we're gonna try some vegan Schnitzel for Maya.
So this is like a Schnitzel burger, so the patty is completely supposed to be like the Vienna Schnitzel, so. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a traditional drink called Strum, and we're trying it because a friend we had met from Austria actually recommended it. So it kind of is like a mix between juice and wine. Actually, it smells very fermented, but it tastes super, super sweet, like a grape juice.
Alright, so this is a spatzel, which is kind of like a mac and cheese. They have different kinds of spatzel. You can get like tomato or cheese, but we had to go with the cheese. And it's got crispy onions on top, which is a win for me. It's really strong and more sour than mac and cheese, but delicious.
So far, it's one of my favorite Austrian meals. This one is a must-try if you're coming to Austria.
Also, they included a salad, thank God, because after Bratislava, where it was just all cheese and pasta and no salad, we needed it.
Okay, so this is the traditional wine spritzer here in Austria, and it's basically just white wine mixed with soda water, so of course I had to try it. It tastes really good.
So it's called a Wiener Spritz?
Yeah, it's called a Wiener Spritzer. It's called a Wiener Spritz. It's really good, and I really like bubbly drinks, and I also really like wine, so I think this is a perfect mix for me. Okay, you guys, that spatzel was so delicious. Probably one of my top favorite foods I've ever eaten in the entire world. They're basically like little gnocchi noodle balls and covered in cheese with chives and dried onions, and oh my God, it is amazing and a classic here in Vienna. Not only is the city extremely, extremely beautiful, but it tastes good too.
So now we've eaten ourselves into a diabetic coma, but we hope you guys have enjoyed checking out all the drinks, snacks, some vegetarian options, but all the food that Vienna has to offer. We have enjoyed it, but we are full, so now we've got to go.
So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
We will see you on the next one. Bing bing, Jess and Maya.
At it again.
Bijou. Wasn't eventful, huh?
I didn't think they were actually gonna run. Pigeon's got nerves of steel.
All right, so we finished the night with some wine, some photography, and this was a market, but we just drank it into closure.